Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
I just listened to a wonderful episode from our friend Ian Warner on his podcast, Habits of Success. Definitely check that out. Check him out. He's an awesome podcaster here on Anchor and many other platforms, where he also has a book, Allergic to Average, and the Habits of Success tracker. I forget. He has an app, an application. So he's an awesome human being. And I continue to listen to his podcast because, even the people who motivate need motivation. Even the people who inspire need inspiration. The people who encourage others and empower others and give boosts need a boost every now and then. And so I just listened to an episode of Ian Warner's podcast where he talked about what happens when you don't really feel like it, Because life is about ebbs and flows. It's about motion, the emotion that creates the motion that evokes the feelings within us to get going or to stay at rest. But we know that one of the laws is an object in motion stays in motion, an object at rest tends to stay at rest. So he talked about momentum is your greatest friend. The name of the game: momentum, momentum, momentum. Keep pushing that boulder up the mountain, even when you feel like giving up. You didn't come this far to only come this far, my friend. You didn't come all this way to just come this way, just to stop right here. Is that why you came? There's a greater purpose. I talked to a friend recently, and he told me, it's so crazy, his super intuition when it comes to sensing when I needed a lift up. And he says, you don't know how close you are. You're so close, so close. So close. But the thing is, you don't know how close you are. And you don't know what you're close to. When manifestation happens, or when it's about to happen, you wouldn't be as excited if you knew the day. If you knew exactly when it was going to take place and exactly what was going to happen, exactly what form or fashion, the time, everything, down to the T. If you knew all of that, you wouldn't be as excited. Think about it. If you went to a fortune teller and they told you that on this day, you were going to earn it all, win it all, or manifest it all, everything, all the things were going to happen on this day. You were going to be rich, wealthy on this day next year. Why would you continue to work? Why would you continue to press on with enthusiasm if you already knew it was coming? Odds are you wouldn't try hard. Odds are you might even give up trying altogether because you feel like the future is set in stone. You were given a word, a premonition, right? But the thing is, we don't know. And it's because we don't know that we can keep going. and keep going and keep going until. So don't stop, my friend. Don't stop that momentum that got you here. What got you here is just scratching the surface. You know, you are so close, but you don't know how close you are, and you don't know exactly what you're close to. So keep going, knowing that at any moment, any day now, it all can take place. It all can happen for you. But if you quit, if you give up, if you stop, then what was it all for? What was the point? Who are we fooling, right? Are we kidding ourselves? No. You are more than that. You are much more than that, my friend. Give it your all. Keep going and know that it will happen. Whatever it is, it will come to pass. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in Lake Elsinore, California. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray you received an encouraging message from this today, as I needed one from my friends as well. And that you would share it with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version, being all they can be and never stopping. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. If you especially enjoyed this episode and you would like to support the podcast, you gain value from it, then I invite you to become a supporter by opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw. Supporting it there is much appreciated, my friend. As always, have a blessed day or night wherever you are. Take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.